The terrorists that had caused so much terror around the world had finally been defeated, but those terrorists had children. As a humanitarian effort, aid was sent to the countries where the children of terrorists were living. We were going there to save them and to show compassion. I was part of this humanitarian effort and I wanted to save as many children that these terrorists had made. If I could just save one then they would have been enough for me. When I first got into the plane I was full of energy and determination. Then when I landed at the first third world country, my hope had dwindled. Just looking at the environment it was harsh. The first village that my team had gone to save some children birthed by terrorists, they didn't take kindly to us. We tried to show them compassion and to show them another way, but they started throwing rocks at us. When one rock had hit me I was surprised that it didn't hurt me at all. Instead who I was yesterday had come out of my body, and I looked upon who I was yesterday and I saw how happy I was. I saw how enthusiastic that I was to be able to travel to a harsh place and to try and save some children of terrorists. Our team leader warned us to never get hit by the rocks being thrown by these children. I saw other members of my group who had been hit by a rock, and they themselves saw who they were yesterday. They were so happy and full of faith and joy. The present day is a different story. In a sense who we were yesterday were able to see who they become today and they decided not to come anymore. Then members of my group starts to disappear in thin air as their yesterday selves decided not to go as they saw what the children of terrorists were doing to us. I had never disappeared and so that means who I was yesterday still decided to come on this trip, and I was proud of myself. Even though I was a little dampened from all of the rocks being thrown at us, I still wanted to save at least one child of a terrorist. These children have had a rough upbringing and I want to free some of them. Then on another day we went back to that tribe to free some of the children of terrorists, but they still started throwing stones at us. I was doing well at dodging away from the stones but when one hit me, who I would become tomorrow have come out of my body. Who I would become tomorrow was a bloody mess and I looked all scarred up and dehumanized. I couldn't believe what I was looking at and I didn't want to be on this venture anymore. I even saw stab marks on my body and bullet wounds which had healed. Then at the campsite I was really thinking of leaving, but then something told me to just keep going.